Poof. Yo guys, it's me, Style Redefined, and well, the trailer for Assassin's Creed Mirage has come out. I used to be an Assassin's Creed fan, right? But anyway, more importantly, the main reason as to why I'm making this video: don't buy this game. Whatever you do, respect your money, respect your time. Do not buy this game. I see this trailer, right? And like I said, I'm not really interested in Assassin's Creed, but it never hurts to watch a trailer. I look at these trailers for Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I'm seeing all of these different kinds of comments. So on the launch trailer itself, all of these comments from people, yeah, one saying, let's go, another person saying, let's show Ubi, we want more games like this in the future, yeah. Another comment is saying, it's great that AC can return to the original Assassin style. I'm so looking forward to it. Thank you for taking the game back to what it was best at. Hope more of this continues. Like, these guys are talking, yeah, as if the game has already been released and that they've played it and that it's any good. Guys, have you forgotten? This is Ubisoft we're talking about here. I'm really shocked, honestly, at how people forget, or how people easily forget the deeds, the actions of these kinds of people, these game developers. Yeah? And they look forward to the next project without ever thinking about it. Well, I don't know if these guys do think about it or not, but it seems to me that they don't think about this kind of stuff. It just drives me, it just strikes me as bizarre, man. I have no idea why these people are like this. Yeah? Have you, let me remind you guys. Okay, I'm telling you guys not to buy this game. Not because I'm saying the game will be bad. I don't know if the game will be bad. But have you seen Ubisoft's reputation? Is that not enough to convince you guys that this game could possibly be terrible? Yeah? And even then still, even if it's not terrible, even like if you had the assumption that this game would be excellent and all the gameplay for this game would be excellent and the displays of this game is excellent, you should still not buy this game. Yeah, and do you know why? It's because Ubisoft is known for many things. Yeah, they're liars. Liars. How many times have they deceived their audiences? How many times have they had terrible business practices? And you still want to buy their games. Let me tell you something. Ubisoft does not respect you. They do not respect your time. They do not respect your money. They don't respect you as customers, as consumers. They do not respect you. It's very simple. May I remind you that Ubisoft's got a long list, a long history now for quite some time. Yeah. Let's talk about the things that they've done. Yeah. Let's talk about the Assassin's Creed series in general. Yeah. In recent years, Assassin's Creed Unity, broken game on release. Yeah, broken game on release. Alright, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, disappointing game. Disappointing, absolutely disappointing. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla's got nothing like the theme of Assassin's Creed, which is all meant to be about stealth and stuff. Alright, and what else is there? And then if we look outside of the Assassin's Creed franchise, all of Ubisoft's terrible business practices, adding things like microtransactions in a single player game. Single player game. A game we've already paid full price for. They have the audacity to include things like microtransactions. Yeah. Bugs, glitches, all of these kinds of things. Right? And look at all of, other Ubisoft titles. Far Cry. Yeah. Far Cry 4, exactly the same as Far Cry 3. Far Cry 5 looks exactly the same as Far Cry 3, and I say looks because I've not played Far Cry 5, yeah, or 6, but from what I've seen, it looks exactly the same as Far Cry 3. And I played Far Cry 3 and 4. I played 4 and I was shocked at how similar it was. Yeah, to the point where I'm wondering, why is this even real? Why does this game exist if it's exactly the same? Things like Assassin's Creed 2. Has Assassin's Creed ever had any substantial innovation or improvement throughout the series in recent years? No, it's not. Yeah, all of these issues that these games have, all right? So, like, the sheet, it just gets bigger and bigger. The sheet gets bigger and bigger. Yeah, how many times? Okay, let's talk about gameplay presentations when Ubisoft are delivering their games, when they're showing off their games. Yeah, how many times does Ubisoft downgrade their games? How many times do they do this? They do this so often. Yeah, it's false advertising, man. False advertising, and you still want to support this. There's a YouTuber named Kroby Cat, I believe that's his name, who makes an excellent video showcasing all of Ubisoft's false promises, lies, false advertising. Yeah, they make these gameplay trailers to make the game look more appealing than it actually is. All right, delivering false promises, and they are lying to you as a consumer, as their consumers. They lie to you, they lie straight to your face, man. Yeah, what about other games? Remember Tom Clancy's Wildlands, Ghost Recon Wildlands, disappointing game. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, broken. Yeah, and on top of that, they have the audacity to ask, to charge people for microtransactions. They include microtransactions, time saves in an absolutely broken game. Yeah, and for a lot of their games, the gameplay loop is the exact same. It doesn't matter whether it's Far Cry. It doesn't matter whether it's Assassin's Creed. It doesn't matter if I don't know what other games there. I don't really care anymore. Okay, but there's so many similarities throughout these games now in terms of their gameplay. What is unique? So little things are unique now in their games, and you still want to support them. Yeah, so they lie to you in their gameplay conferences. Yeah, they create false trailers to trick you into thinking that their games are going to be presented or in that state when which they present it with. Yeah, they lie to you. They make false promises. That that is false advertising. This is illegal. Yeah, I don't know how they still get away with this. I don't know how there's not multiple lawsuits against Ubisoft right now. Okay, because they do this so often. They are such liars. They deliver disappointing experiences. On top of that, yeah, if anything, even beyond that, games are absolutely broken on release, unplayable games, and they still have the audacity to release unpolished, broken games. Yeah, they don't care. All right, and on top of that, terrible business practices. Yeah, terrible business practices, adding things like microtransactions in a single player only experience. Yeah, while still charging you full price for a game. Is that not, do you not consider that to be disrespectful? Yeah, and Ubisoft does this time and time and time again. But when a new game comes out, when a new game gets announced, it's like all of that information, all of that reputation of Ubisoft completely slips out of the mind. In one ear, out through the other as soon as something new is announced. Like Assassin's Creed Mirage. Remember, what else was there? Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. How disturbingly glitchy and bugged that game was when it came out. What makes you think Ubisoft won't do the same thing here? And everyone's so hyped and excited for this. Yeah, going back to the roots of Assassin's Creed, they say. I highly, highly doubt it. Ubisoft's reputation is so bad, man. And you still support them. What else? Wasn't there a news story as well where Ubisoft deletes a person's account? They delete, yeah, an inactive Ubisoft account. If you're inactive for a certain amount of time, they just delete your account. So all the games that you buy, all the DLC, all the purchases that you make are gone forever. Like, how can you support a company like this? How? And you think Mirage is going to be any better? Are you serious, man? After all this, after the terrible reputation of Ubisoft, you still want to support them. I don't believe this. How many lies do you guys need to listen to? How many times will you allow yourselves to be manipulated? How many times would they do you choose to be disrespected for you to finally listen and understand that these games, that these developers are not good and they don't respect you? How many times must they disrespect you for you to finally understand that they don't respect you? That they don't respect your time, they don't respect your money, they don't respect you as a consumer, they don't respect you as a customer. Yeah, the Ubisoft CEOs, they must be laughing, man. They're laughing at you, honestly. And I'm saying this because I actually care. Yeah, but they're laughing at you. Yeah. Oh, the game's so buggy, messed up, glitchy. It's the same thing over and over again, same repetitive nonsense. We make the same, we tell them that it's going to be innovative, it's going to have something new, it's going to be a different kind of experience. Yeah, but we know deep down it's not, and it doesn't matter because they'll buy it anyway. Bruv, and they're just taking money. Cha-ching! Oh, more money. Cha-ching! Yeah. Oh, thank you for your purchase. Cha-ching! Yeah. They don't care about you, and yet you still support their behavior after all these disappointments. Yeah. After all of these broken messes, after all of these terrible business practices, these microtransactions, yeah, after this news story about people's accounts being outright deleted, after all these lies, false advertising, yeah, not delivering on gameplay promises, yeah, absolutely repetitive games that have no reason to exist because it's the exact same thing as the last time with no actual innovation or improvement, and you still want to buy it. Now listen, yeah, I can be wrong. Yeah, maybe this game comes out, maybe it's a 10 out of 10, an 11 out of 10, an absolute masterpiece in terms of its gameplay potential. Yeah, maybe it's the best game ever made. But do I not have the right to at least be skeptical, thinking this is Ubisoft? Another thing, yeah, like 2 years ago, Ubisoft announced the Prince of Persia remake. Nowhere to be seen. It's not even announced. Like, there's no date, no nothing. There's nothing. Is this the kind of game developer you want to support? Honestly, this is who you want to support. There's still nothing. And now I am so certain, yeah, the only reason why Assassin's Creed Mirage is set back in that old time period, yeah, in that Arab kind of environment, is because I guarantee you the assets that they were using for Prince of Persia remake didn't work out, so they took those assets and just reused it for Assassin's Creed Mirage. I guarantee you, man, they took the easy way out again. Now, I'm not saying it's easy making a video game. I would never say that. I have no idea how hard it is, but I know it's difficult. But I guarantee you that's what they did, man. Yeah, because I heard that they started. I think there's a story about. Well, I heard that they were starting the project all from scratch. The Prince of Persia remake project all from scratch. So I guarantee you the assets that they did work on for that project, all they did was convert it for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, I was looking at the trailer. Even the main character kind of looks like the prince from the Prince of Persia. They must have just taken those assets and remade them into Prince of Persia Mirage. They must have done that. And Prince of Persia remake is still nowhere to be seen. Yeah. How do you guys let this kind of thing happen to you so often, man? How? At least, okay, like I said, the game may be fantastic, but even if it is a fantastic game, it doesn't matter. You should not support this game. You should not buy this game because you should not support a company like this. Do you want to support someone that lies to your face constantly? Somebody that constantly does not deliver on their promises, downgrades their products, yeah, treats their customers like they're stupid, because that's what they do. Like honestly, I hate to sound this harsh. Like they maybe there could be some fantastic people in Ubisoft, no doubt, right? But deleting accounts, people's accounts with Ubisoft for inactivity, meaning if you sink like $1,000 or pounds or whatever currency it is that you use on the services, it's all instantly gone, wiped out, nothing. They just take all your money and delete your account, and you have to make a new one and buy everything again. You know how scummy that is. Yeah. After all this, you still want to buy their games. That is honestly, that is pathetic, man. I was thinking, alright, this will come up, yeah. This game will come up and everyone will start having to go at Ubisoft. Clearly not. I must be in the minority because these the like and dislike bars, everyone's loving this so far, and I just can't see why. I can't see why. Like it's like these people have forgotten everything Ubisoft is about. And it's not just with Ubisoft. People do this with all kinds of game companies. Like they just don't remember or what these guys do. Listen, yeah, I'm led to believe after everything Ubisoft has done with the current trend of Ubisoft, this game will at the very least be a disappointment. It can be a good game, it can still be a good game, but there's a big difference between being a good game and being a disappointing game. A game can still be good, but still be disappointing. A game does not have to be bad to be disappointing. But I guarantee you there'll be so many promises that Ubisoft or there'll be so many expectations or things from previous Assassin's Creed games that will not be present in this game. Yeah. I guarantee you it will feel mediocre. I guarantee you it will start feeling kind of samey at some point, like nothing's really changed. The same dumb AI that they've had throughout all of these Assassin's Creed games. Now, I'm not saying Ubisoft is all that bad, yeah. They've had some good franchises, man. I love Rayman. I love Splinter Cell. I love Prince of Persia, obviously. I love these franchises, man. There's a few franchises which Ubisoft does handle with care. But has Ubisoft truly done anything revolutionary in recent memory? No, they've not. Yeah, and they have the audacity to charge a monthly subscription service, Uplay Plus, for absolutely average games. And in many cases, it's even worse than that. What? Like, for example, outside of Assassin's Creed and all this stuff. If you want to play stealth games, there's better stealth games on the market. Why don't you play those games? Why this one? Why Assassin's Creed? Why is that so important? If it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Yeah. What about, I don't know, the driving games? Why play Ubisoft driving games when you can play old driving games which are much better? I remember trying the Crew, at least the first Crew game. I didn't play Crew 2 or whatever. Yeah. But the driving in the first Crew game felt so off. Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah, hyping it up to be something amazing. Game came out absolutely broken. Again. Why was I not surprised? I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I don't buy Ubisoft games, because I know this is gonna happen. But for some reason, people were surprised that this would happen again. Like, no, this is Ubisoft that we're talking about here. Ubisoft. They do this all the time. And you guys are acting like it's something new. They've been doing this for years. Don't buy this game. If you want to buy a stealth game, buy a different kind of stealth game. Something better. Yeah, because there's much better stealth games. There's Hitman, there's Dishonored, there's... buy the old Assassin's Creed games if you really want to. Like, some of the old ones if you haven't yet. The Thief series is really good. Deus Ex. But listen, don't buy this game, man. Even if the game turns out fantastic, don't buy this game. Force Ubisoft to improve themselves. Force them to get better. And you force them by... Listen, bro. You force them by not giving them any of this. Okay? Don't do it. They don't deserve your money. They don't deserve your time. They don't respect your money. They don't respect your time. They don't respect you as a customer. Don't do it. Unbelievable, man. Like, and this is from on the surface stuff about Ubisoft as well. If we were to dig deep about all the things Ubisoft does as a company, as a developer, yeah, or publisher, whatever, as a company, I'm sure if we did some more research, we would find a huge list of things. Yeah, but based on what I've just said alone, of all the disappointments that they've come up with, of all the broken games, of all the microtransactions, yeah, of all the terrible business practices, deleting people's accounts, monthly subscription for average games, not respecting your time, money, yeah, you as a customer, or making the same thing over and over again with no actual innovation, no improvements, yeah, delivering false promises, lying to their customers through their gameplay presentations and gameplay conferences, false advertising. All of this should be more than enough of a reason to not trust Ubisoft and no longer buy their games. Stop doing this to yourselves. Get something better. You got money, man. Invest in yourself. I don't know, buy some art equipment or something. Take up a new hobby. Yeah? Or buy an old game. I play old games. Old games are sick, man. I remember when Ubisoft made some sick games. They made some killer games, man. But not anymore. Anyway, I'm done. Yeah? Don't buy this game. Don't do it. Have some self-respect. And I'm saying this because I care. Have some self-respect. Don't buy this game. Don't do this to yourself. Even if the game is good, don't do this to yourself. Ubisoft does not deserve your money. I'm done.